bittersweet disappointment. Two words to sum up what I feel about the Anaheim Ducks 24-25 NHL season as it concluded with a 2-1 overtime loss to Winnipeg. Their final standing record is 35-37-10, 80 points. As all of us look back, pondering what went wrong, what went right, and also debating on what the Anaheim Ducks will do right now. We know the answer. But also, many of us are looking forward to see what the next generation of our Anaheim Ducks will do in carrying the legacy of perseverance, defiance, and going against all odds. Like most of you, when the puck dropped for the 24-25 NHL season, I was looking forward to see what our team will do. I witnessed the home opener epic win versus Utah. Kept an eye on watching this team go through the rough patches, the highs and lows, and going through many moments that question whether or not if Ducks head coach Craig Cronin was the right man for the job. Let me say this. There were some positives and negatives in the Ducks 24-25 NHL season. And personally, I want to share with you the positives and the negatives. Starting off with the positives. The Anaheim Ducks had a season sweep wins over two of their enemies, San Jose and Nashville. Both teams that were thorns to our side and our team for years and seasons prior. Our Anaheim Ducks swept them with 3 wins each. They had 5 players that scored 20 goals, which was a big thumbs up. But let us look at the number of wins our Anaheim Ducks had this year and season. The 35 wins was an 8-win gain from the 27 wins of last season. Also included was the 21-point improvement, where our Ducks had a total of 59 points last season compared to now with the 80 points. Also a thumbs up. The decrease in losses is also another gain, because we cut them down, tells us that this team, several of the players within the Anaheim Ducks rank and file, are slowly improving, forming chemistry on the lines they are in and the defense core pairings that they are on right now. Out of the players, there is Jackson Lacombe, who is emerging and slowly coming into his own with the 43 points this year. Compare that to the 17 points of last season. It speaks volume to the improvements that he has made. Let's look at the negatives. And yes, all seasons have negatives, including the ones that our Anaheim Ducks have succeeded in their risings to the Stanley Cup playoffs. Starting off with both the special teams, the power play and the penalty killing. I want to give you a comparison of how this team has done. Last season, the Anaheim Ducks power play in 23-24 was ranked 25th in the NHL League overall. This season, in the 24-25 NHL season, the Anaheim Ducks are ranked dead last, 32nd overall. In regards to the penalty killing, the Ducks were ranked 31st in the 23-24 NHL season. 31st. Not good, man. Not good at all. In the 24-25 NHL season, our Ducks penalty killing was ranked 29th. What does it tell you, and what does it tell me, is that there was no slight improvements, no slight failures. It is basically redundant stubbornness that our team has underutilized several of the players' strengths in regards to offense, defense, and the skills they possessed. This sort of thing falls under the Ducks assistant coaches, and you know who I'm talking about, and why this team cannot score any goals or cover up the passing lanes in supporting the Ducks goalies, whether it be Lukas Dostal, John Gibson, or Vilja Hisnu. These flaws should have been addressed. But it comes down to the stubbornness of both Ducks GM Pat Verbeek, Ducks head coach Craig Cronin, in implying this redundancy, this redundant strategies over and over again. Is almost like we know well that the passive approach is, and I say it again, I hate to sound like a broken record, not going forward, not improving this team well. This team is coming along pretty good in the second half, despite the first half being a struggle all the time. But I'll say this once, and I will not say it again. Words does not mean anything. Because you know why? All Ducks fans, including myself, want action and results. Regardless of what Beaker says on the promise of making the Stanley Cup playoffs before the 24-25 season, we all want to see this team succeed. But if the Ducks do continue this redundant passive approach, then there will be questions. And the questions and demands for accountability by critics of Beaker and Cronin will get louder. That is all I have to say for now. For this season, the 24-25 season, my own personal opinion, and this is to all of you, it is not a defeat or setback. It is not the worst season. This, I hope, will be a prelude for best things to come for the next generation of players within the Anaheim Ducks. Because this young core, I believe, will be ready to rise and get our team back to reclaiming the Stanley Cup. That is all I have to say for this season. Till then, I'll see you all soon. Go Ducks!